The witching hour, somebody had once whispered to her, was a special moment in the middle of the night when every child and every grown-up was in a deep, deep sleep, and all the dark things came out from hiding and had the world all to themselves. Have you ever wondered what is beyond our known borders? Well, the main character in the BFG by Roald Dahl discovers the mysteries of the unknown in this adventurous story. This novel is a piece of fantasy children's literature and maintains a lexile number of 720. Explore the world with Sophie and her new friend, the big friendly giant. Come along as she fights hungry giants, captures dreams, and even eats breakfast with the Queen of England. Sophie hides away in her bed at the orphanage, frightened by the terrible giant creature she saw wandering the streets while the city slept unknowingly. Suddenly, the creature reaches into her room and takes her away to the unknown. Flying past the recorded borders of the world, Sophie and the creature reach an undiscovered land called Giant Country. She soon learns that her kidnapper is actually a small giant named the Big Friendly Giant. Compared to the other human gobbling giants, the BFG is kind, tiny, and avoids any meals that contain people. As you can see right here, they're very unattractive creatures. These are some of the other giants that are child and human gobbling creatures, unlike the Big Friendly Giant as we see here. The BFG makes it his mission to not only protect Sophie, but also expose her to his way of life. He gives her some snaz cumbers to eat, shows her how to catch and make dreams, and also the best way to distract big, mean giants. And these are examples of the nasty snob cumbers that encompass basically the entirety of the BFG's diet, just so he won't have to eat the humans, which Sophie definitely appreciates. After a time full of adventures, Sophie and the BFG discover the giants plan to eat people from all over the world. The giants come up with different countries. They want to go to New Jersey because the people taste like jerseys. And they want to go to Russia, and they want to go to China, and they want to go all over the world and just eat different ethnicities for their different flavors. And Sophie just finds this vile and disgusting. So she decides with the BFG to come up with a new plan to kind of make sure that doesn't happen. So she kind of takes on the heroine kind of character at this moment. In order to stop them, Sophie and the BFG devise a plan that involves the Queen of England. The story continues on to show the outcome of their plan and where Sophie and the BFG end up. So they go to the top dog, they go to the Queen of England, and you'll just have to continue to read to find out the rest. One of the most important themes in the story is loyalty, because Sophie is very loyal to what she believes in and what she believes is right. She believes that it is right for all humans to not be eaten by giants. It's pretty much a universal knowledge in her opinion. Even though she is unfamiliar with the BFG, she trusts him, allows him to show her his world. So she's loyal to the BFG. As the giants devise their evil plans, Sophie is loyal to her heart and courageously defends the targeted victims. So even though she's scared and she really doesn't understand what the giants could do to her, I guess she could be eaten by the giants, to be honest. I'm sure they'd enjoy her, but she just decides, oh well, it's better for me to risk my life and save others than just to let them be eaten by these nasty little giants back here. She's not alone though. The BFG remains loyal to Sophie too, although he doubts their ability to overcome the obstacles in their path. Their loyalty pulls them through many adversities and strengthens their friendship. So even though he thought that these guys were going to win and she was just going to get gobbled up, he went along with her anyway, and that's just sticking with his friend to the end. Although this book is a part of children's literature, I found great joy when reading it. It kind of brought me back to my childhood. I read it when I was in middle school, and I just enjoyed it all over again. The funny conversations and interesting characters. It made the book impossible to put down. It's just the snaz cumbers. Who says that? It's just fun, tongue-twisting words that kind of just make you giggle, and just the ridiculousness of it is just very entertaining, and it kind of is an escape from the book and the content that we have to read at school. So I I recommend this book to anyone that needs an escape from reality into a world full of magical creatures and crazy adventures, because this book, this is it. This is where magic happens. While I've read many other Roald Dahl books like James and the Giant Peach, one of my favorites, I believe this is one of his greatest works. He really outdid himself on this. This book definitely receives my highest recommendations and ratings. This book will send your heart racing, just wondering if Sophie's going to make it or not, hoping that the BFG gets what he wants, and just seeing if their plan works out. The BFG is a must-read for all literature lovers. Do not spare one more second from reading this book. Do you really, you got to ask yourself this question, do you really want to spend the rest of your life not knowing what happened to this big guy? I mean, come on. And Sophie, this cute little thing, you want to see if she gets eaten or not? You need to read this book. It's amazing. And I'm definitely not going to tell you what happens, so you got to read for yourself.